everybody, and welcome to the April Fool's edition of the Week in Marvel Avengers Alliance here on G4G. I gotta tell you, don't worry today, guys. There is going to be no tricks, no treats. Well, there might be treats, but there won't be any tricks here on April Fool's Day on G4G. So, what's going on in the week in Marvel Avengers Alliance today? Well, we just found out everybody's favorite I worked for 5 seconds and then got broken chick, Kate Bishop, is working again. Yes, that's right, folks. Believe it or not, no April Fools. Kate Bishop's boomerang arrow is once again working. Wow, who would have thought that would ever have happened? Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that there are definitely still some bugs going on in the game currently. One of which is the fact that still, if you go first in the beginning of combat, there is a high chance that your buffs will not have initiated. I just about had a match ruined the other day when Psylocke went to go attack a infiltrator version of Angrir, but for some reason her stealth passive from the X-Force passive didn't kick in. So when she went and attacked infiltrator Angrir, he saw it coming and started countering her. Yeah, and perfect example. Here's another lovely bug feature that's been going on lately. Huh. Yeah, and you can see what it leads to. So, the Deb, otherwise known as the Dark Energy Blade, has been adjusted. Hard to say if it's a nerf or not. Let's just say it's been adjusted. By adjusted, it no longer pops subtle actions. So, that means things like the Blackest Void and the Smothering Shadow are definitely back on the table. As we are all well aware, the magic warding has also changed, where it does not prevent magic debuffs. It now has a chance to remove them at the end of the turn, so on and so forth. So, once again, that means that Null is incredibly back on the table. His You Are Not Worthy is no longer going to get popped by the Deb. We know Kurth, because of her psychic immunity, doesn't get popped by the Deb, and she wouldn't get popped now anyway. So that, of course, has made major changes. That has brought things like the new free action magic stick and the Lantern of Doom back to being stronger. It also means that the Worthy definitely continue to get much, much stronger. So we will definitely take a look at Kate today just to confirm, but the Deb, in the fact that it has lost some of its power in terms of interrupting things, one thing is for sure is that the extra turn from protecting does seem to have been ramped up. I have spent the last 2 days seeing tons of extra turns in PvP anytime you attack somebody with the Deb. I mean, it's fucking nuts what's going on with it right now. If you so much as blow your nose near somebody with the Deb, they get an extra turn. I must say, it seems to be at least 85%, if not higher. Also, I've confirmed a little bit of a bug with the tanking ISO for bruisers. Big and fast. I had a Kurth attack my agent the other day. The agent countered with the Force of Lifeblade, and that fucking figures with the cowers, man. 2 critical cowers, but, so Kurth attacked my agent who had the Force of Lifeblade. My agent countered Kurth because it was her typical melee action, so my agent detected it and decided to counter it from his Force of Life blade. Well, for some reason, it gave Kurth an extra turn. And it definitely was not anything else, as it happened multiple times in that combat. It happened twice. So it seems like Big and Fast has got a little bit of a bug. And it also seems like the Deb has been overtuned to give an extra turn in the face of losing the ability to pop the subtle actions. Personally, I don't exactly know how I feel about that yet. That means that a team could potentially have 3 super dangerous people on it that you want to get out of there. The agent could be very dangerous because of the extra turns from the Deb. Null could be super dangerous. And look, here it happened again. The agent has yet again gained an extra turn from a quick action attack from Psylocke. Fucking ridiculous. They don't know what they're doing with the Deb. And she's stealthy too. It's a quick action and she's stealthy. Yeah, so there you go, guys. You don't have to take my word for it. You saw it in action. It's just nuts. Is the Deb still worth it to be used on defense? Honestly, I was going to say no. Get rid of the Deb on defense if you haven't already. The biggest reason being the fact that, it doesn't do subtle actions anymore. And if you wind up spamming it, well, then it's a bit of an issue. Because then you're wasting your turn doing good things. However, there is a saving grace. Any protector type agent, anybody who, your defensive agent is trying to protect people, then you should run the Deb. Also, the Lunacy fixes Deb's new weakness and puts it back to a spot where the Deb now can do what it used to do. And that is pop subtle actions, because subtle actions are now exposed to the agent thanks to one shot of the Lunacy. Of course, it is still risky that you might wind up spamming the Deb as a manual attack, which is obviously something you don't want to do. But, you know what? At least the Deb now is back to its full power. The only weakness it has is the fact that it doesn't stop Kurth. So, as you can see in my agent's hand, he has Excalibur, the Sword of Kings. No. It's the Gore Blade. I got lucky very late last night when I was playing this, and I managed to get the Gore Blade without having to do a respin. I am a happy camper. I also did Constrictor and Hercules as heroic today on my stream, and managed to get the Constrictor ISO. So, I guess you could say things are looking up. I still would love to see the Gore Blade in action. So let's see what's going on with the boomerang arrow. She fires the boomerang arrow. She does her attack. Hawkeye joins in. Let's do a regular attack on Hawkeye. Nice follow-up on the freezing arrow. Nice. Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Kate and Hawkeye are having fun. There's boomerang arrow. You saw it, folks. It just hit Sin. So awesome. There goes the Devourer. God, I love that Devourer. Is that Devourer not sexy? If you don't have a Devourer, do what you can to get a Devourer. It's just awesome. Especially on bleed teams. Wow, the synchronicity between these two has been pretty nice today. Pop. Pop. Wow. Could it be that a Kate and Hawkeye team up in PvP might actually be pretty decent? So I'm going to pop Sin with the Gore Blade. I want to see this counter go off. I have yet to see it because I kill everybody. Every time I go to hit somebody with the Gore Blade to see its little passive, the person just dies. So here it is. Can we actually see? No. No. Hawkeye, no. We want to see it. Where's the counter? Where's the counter? Why didn't it happen? Okay, it doesn't seem to be listed. Okay. So there goes boomerang arrow. Let's see if it hits Sin. Yep. Hits Sin for 1,000 damage. I mean, that's not too bad. So, you know, honestly, if you had a rapier or a cosmic cardinal, something like that, you could potentially be having a lot of fun with Kate and Hawkeye at this point. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and bring the rapier in. Screw the femme fatales. Let's bring in the rapier. And let's see if all these extra attacks from the mighty duo over here are enough to bring in some rapier hits. And let's see if the Gore Blade's passive actually works. Oh my god, can I see this thing already? Mark of Zemo. Any action will cause the agent to counter with a deadly counterattack. Can be removed with a recharge. Can we get it, please? Can I see it? So yes, of course, this pisses off the Hydra Vanguard down there at the bottom, but that's okay. Okay, let's smack the power armor with this. Is it on the power armor? Mark of Zemo. Okay, it is. Plunk. There's the rapier. There's the Devourer. This is nice. This is just pretty to watch. There's Kate and Hawkeye. I'm just going to rest. Okay, come on, power armor. Let's kick off Baron's Mark. Aha. Okay, so just another shot with the Gore Blade. Except it doesn't seem to perpetuate the mark. There's Boomerang Arrow. Is it going to hit the Hydra Vanguard? There goes the Rapier. So it does seem like it is entirely possible to make a very good, offensively tilted Hawkeye and Kate Bishop attack team with the Rapier. And good God! Jesus, hammer don't hurt him. We gonna get a boomerang arrow? No, but we'll get a devour. Are we gonna get a boomerang arrow? No, we're gonna get Hawkeye kicking ass. Boomerang arrow for the kill. Yup, there it is. And there was the graphic too. It hit her right in the neck. Good God. Kate Bishop going right for the jugular. Literally. So there you go, guys. Kate Bishop is fixed. Just when you think probably it is going to be an April Fool's Day, that on April 2nd, she's going to be broken again. So, yeah. My shock box collection. Fuck you. I'm going to call them shock boxes. You can just deal with it. Not going too well. I've definitely gotten a lot of duplicates on this one. I've gotten this one twice. I got that one twice. Yeah, definitely running behind over here on the shock boxes. And I'm not running behind on the actual lock boxes. I'm just running behind on the covers. Getting very, very close to my Deathlock Fist. I own 2 of these. So I just need 5 more components and then I will have the cybernetic set. Nothing particularly interesting to report from Chapter 10 other than the Constrictor ISO. Still don't really have any of the gear. I can say that, as you can see here, the Spec Ops is going well, and I won the 1,000 bucket. If you want to know how to farm the components very easily, go to Mission 1 with Mask of the Dark Hair here. Click your way rapidly, like you're playing Flappy Bird, through the plot. And credit to MAA Clairvoyant for bringing this up during the From the Hellcarrier stream on Tuesday. Go deploy Carolina and her beautiful rainbow self. Pick Carolina up. Collect the rewards. And reset the mission. You will not lose energy, but you will lose 10 ISO a pop. Abort. Once you abort, you can just do it again and again and again. So if you were lucky enough to win several hundred buckets, or the 1,000 bucket, you can just spam it. Of course, today's daily mission is weapons, but it's gods, so it can be a little rough. No, I'm sorry, gods was yesterday. Today's today. Tech. Tech isn't too bad. That's definitely a farmable daily. Also, Angrir, you know, still doing his double summons and everything like that. Obviously, the worst thing you can see when fighting Angrir is the Purge summons followed by the Possession summons. That Possession summons is okay if you have a Mystic Shroud up or something, but apparently Possession is fixed, which means Angrir is really, really getting to be a little bit worse. Because, you know, with the Possession being broken, you just get stunned. So you recharge and then you get your turn back. If a Tactician is stunned, you activate your tactical benefits. You pass one of your turns and then your other turn is up. But now Possession seems to be back where it is. So watch out, guys. Angrir might be continuing the power of the worthy. My Electro's getting pretty close to 15. Satana, man. If you guys have Satana, revisit her. She is a lot of fun, and she buffs your team like crazy. Cammi's in a better spot than she's been. Cammi actually buffs, Satana actually buffs Cammi into a really nice place, where she can do a good amount of damage. So, I think that's about all we've got this week. There has not been that much of a joke from Playdom today, other than the fact that they said they were going to sunset MAA1 for MAA2, but that's of course just the joke. MAA2 does have its global release, so if you don't have it, find it on the Android store or the iOS store. Little word of advice, immediately sync your game with Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook account, fuck it, create a fake book. Create a fake Facebook account. Sync your data. This way, if you wipe your device or uninstall the app, your data is stored up in the cloud. But the cloud storage is not on Playdom. It's tied to your Facebook, so don't expect Playdom to be hosting your data. If you erase it, it's gone. So guys, hope you enjoyed the week in Marvel Avengers Alliance. Happy April Fool's Day. Hope you had no bad tricks played on you. Oh, by the way, I'm